I had another 11-hour train journey yesterday, so I was able to work on another of the themes and I got it done. And I had the sense this time to not try and explain it in bed after the train journey. The theme is about autistic temporality, experiences of time. And actually, I think it's going to be, here's hoping anyway, my easiest one to explain, because it's well established in the literature that autistic people experience time differently to non-autistic people. And my different experience of time is very apparent in my field notes, and the way it affects the research process is very apparent in my field notes. So there's things to do with how much information, how much you can keep up with time. It's a really odd thing to try and explain to people who haven't experienced it. It makes me think of old-fashioned videos. It's as if I'm going through the world at play speed, and then the tape starts to catch and it hesitates, and it might lurch forwards a bit and it hesitates, and there's so much of the world that I can move through at play speed, and then it gets really glitchy. And the people who theorize about this, some of them say that it's because autistic people take in more information, and so it takes more to process, but ultimately you get a richer understanding. That sounds very complimentary and very nice. So I could argue, because I'm autistic, I took in more information from the field, but it feels like a bit of a big claim. What I can say very clearly is that the practical reality of that different processing meant that I had to adjust how I did my field work. So there was no point. Originally, I aimed to spend as long as possible in the field, but very quickly realised there's no point staying there once you're on pause mode, because you don't get any more information, and the longer you stay there, the less buffering time you have, the less capacity to restore, the less actual information you get. And so I changed the way that I worked. I stayed in the field until I was at saturation, until time was beginning to glitch, and then I put in activities that supported the buffering so that I could get the information and record it more clearly, more quickly. And by doing that adaptation, I was able to do the field work. And so the theme is that different experience of temporality, and the advice from the theme is for autistic researchers to look at adapting the research process to better suit their neurotype. Because if you do that, then the research is more effective and the quality of the data created is better. And yeah, different experiences of time.